Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben, and this is a quick guide to the Junker in Guns of Icarus Online. Now, first up, this ship has 2 guns on the left, 2 on the right, and then 1 at the front. Very typical loadout for this ship is to have 1 long range side and 1 short range side. And then typically up the front you'll probably have a long range weapon just while you're closing distance. This has got an Artemis. Now, if you're the main engineer, you'll want to be situated roughly here, and it's your job to keep these 3 components up here going. The balloon, which you can hit from below, you don't have to jump, so you can rebuild fine, but to chem spray all 3 of these you need to jump up here to do it. In the heat of the moment you may have to avoid doing the turning engines, because that way you can just hit this, your gun, and then run to the hull. As for the main engineer, now some captains like to set it up so the other engineer will be here, they'll man this gun, and it's their job to keep the hull intact. Now you can do this from below, you have to aim for this bit of, between these 2 planks here, so you aim there and you can do everything fine, you don't have to move. It can be quite tricky to hit, but just aim for this central bit and you'll be fine. The gunner, you're going to come below deck and pretty much never go up again. So I've got a long range sides on the right, so that's Artemis, and then short range on the left. Your captain will tell you which to use and when he's about to turn. You'll want to preload both these weapons ready though. Not so much of an issue for the long range, but the short range particularly so. And you've also got the main engine. Now you'll have your wrench, and you want to keep that in good working order. If the captain's burning engines, he'll expect you to look after it. And frankly, unless it's on fire, the engineers shouldn't really come down here. And if you do have a fire, you want to call that out nice and quick, because it will take the engineers quite a while to get around to you if everything is on fire. The only other thing is, if you're the engineer up here and it comes into short range time, you'll more than likely have a mortar. It's very important that when the enemy's hull goes down, you go and destroy them with the mortar. Otherwise the whole system falls apart. In an emergency, you want to just sort of run back and forth between the hull and the balloon. One of your engineers may even run up here and do one of the guns while the other engineer runs back and forth, because the front gun doesn't really get used that much. One small gun doesn't really do a lot, particularly on the front of a junker. I think that's about it. Thanks for watching.